What's up, everybody? Mr. Dude here, and welcome to another episode of X-Plane 11. We are down here at Key West, and today we have somewhat of a different video for you guys. Now, while I've done some stuff with scenery, the video is about we're testing an aircraft today. The Aerobasque LA Akoya is a neat little plane that can land on either land or water. So that's what we're going to try out today. And yeah, so, you know, this is kind of what Key West looks like with the W2 XP Autogen. This is freeware. I'm going to be producing a video on how to kind of incorporate this into your scenery and kind of weigh out the different options. I will tell you, this is, I want to show you my graphical settings real quick. Alright, so on these graphics here, number of world objects on maximum, reflection detail almost to high, visual effects to high, texture quality to pretty much maximum, anti-aliasing at 2 times. We're getting 40 frames a second almost. 30, yeah, so 38 frames, 40 frames. On average, I'm averaging about 42 frames. Not bad. And then if I look out that way, it's 50 frames. So not bad, considering I'm running these settings, and I am using the I'm using an NVIDIA GTX 1060 6 gigabyte gaming by MSI. I've got it overclocked to like 2000 megahertz. So yeah, 6 gig card and a i7-4790 Haswell CPU. So that is what the rig is basically consisting of. 16 gigs of RAM. You know, and a kind of cheapish Antec liquid cooler. It's only 120 millimeter cooler. But the more important thing is that this, you know, I'm getting almost 50 frames per second, and I don't necessarily have the best rig in the world. So to get to the point of this video is to get towards the aircraft here, and here is the Akoya. So it's a neat, it's a unique aircraft. So that's kind of what it looks like. Nice little aircraft, and we'll go ahead and hop inside. Okay, so what I want you to notice is that you have options, so you can add luggage if you want, and add your fuel, disable the reflections. But I want you to look at these textures that, I mean, this is freeware aircraft that basically they've published to say, hey, what do you guys think? You know, and they want you to check out some of their Payware aircraft, which is really cool. And the other thing is this aircraft does come with some neat features. So you have your engine screen there, map. They say that this middle display is something that was provided for free, but it's not as accurate as what comes in their Payware aircraft. But this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, you can change your barometric pressure here, I believe. I say that. I don't know what I did. Okay. Anyway, so message. So the screen's on the map. You can change it to engine, timer. So yeah, so you have those options there. And then the other unique thing about this aircraft is you can see over here on the far right bottom circular gauge, you can change your propeller mode. So that's cruise, that's manual, and climb. I believe that's how that works. And then you can disable the mode. I'm not going to do that. So we've got it set to climb, and we've got flap set so that we can take off, and everything is good to go. The flight's going to be pretty short, as this aircraft is a smaller aircraft. So we're going to get a really good indicator as to what this thing looks like. And then once we get in the air, I'm going to borrow your time for a couple minutes while we fly to tell you about some things that are upcoming in the channel, and see whether you guys would be receptive or not to doing some experimenting with me. I will let you know that the takeoff is not going to look very pretty because the rudder on this thing is absolutely super sensitive, and I'm not currently running rudder pedals currently, but that's going to change here soon. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and release the brakes and take off. Yeah, see, and this is the problem I've had with this aircraft, is that it just does this weird stuff. And I'll just pull back. That's better than it has been, but yeah, it continues to give me trouble. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that sensitive. Doesn't seem more sensitive in the air than any other, but yeah. So it's got retractable landing gear, which is cool. And if you look down here, we're gonna set it for landing on water because we're gonna take a quick flight around. Not anything crazy. Just a nice little flight around the island. And that's pretty cool, the way you move your joystick. You can see that guy's head moving. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so while we're flying this, and you guys are checking it out, I want to tell you about a couple things that I've got coming up on the channel, or that I'm thinking about posting. I recently invested heavily in myself and purchased quite a bit of new equipment. I now have I've got an NVIDIA GTX 1080 for the win by EVGA. I also have a new i6700K CPU, new motherboard, new case. Basically, I have another computer to build. You know, and so what I'm kind of debating is whether or not I should film the build and post it on the channel. Pardon me. I also have some Thrustmaster rudder pedals that I recently purchased to augment my setup. My flight setup. Right now I'm only simply using the Thrustmaster, it's like the HOTUS X. It's a very cheap in price flight stick with a separate throttle quadrant, but it's not bad, especially for the money. And if you're starting out, you know, and you're kind of building your sim repertoire, you know, it's actually not that bad. You know, I'll take it. I don't mind it at all. The other thing is, and then I also got myself everything so that I could record on one PC and play games on another, so that I could render videos while I played other games. Or did other things on the build computer. So, you know, I could choose to record on the same PC I'm playing on, or I could just save all of that mojo and try to, you know, do it all on the other PC. So I have choices. But then I'll have a streaming setup because I've also purchased a... Good Lord, that looks awful. that right there. It's like jagged. Anyways, that looks bad. Anyways, the other thing too is, you know, I've invested in basically a streaming setup. So I've got an audio mixer, new audio equipment. So the sound, I mean, the voiceover sound's going to be much better than what it currently is, which isn't bad, but it's going to be a lot better. Yeah, because, you know, I'm really trying to grow the channel and do big things. So, you know, and I want to provide some quality content for you guys. So, yeah, just to recap, more scenery tutorials, explain videos. I got some other videos that I want to record and some other games I want to play. I play a lot of farming sim, a lot of trucking simulator, so I got some of that stuff going on as well. And then I also, you know, did buy a bunch of new equipment. And so if you guys want to see a build video of that stuff, you know, comment down below, you know, because I'm sure that you guys might be thinking, okay, do I need to get a 6700K? Should I get a 6700K? Should I buy an updated graphics card? You know, a GTX 1080? You know, and I'll at least be able to answer those questions. You know, and here lately I've stuck with NVIDIA stuff and Intel stuff, but AMD's come on strong here lately with some new press releases regarding the Zen CPU and the Ryzen CPU. So, you know, there might be some debate there, especially if the price point for that stuff is where people feel like it should be. So it is hard telling whether or not those things will pan out. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of enough of me talking. We're gonna bank this. I think we're gonna land on the other side of the island, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of cut it around over top of this island that's in front of us, and then we're gonna land over there between this big island and that smaller island over there. So we're gonna give this a shot here and see what happens. Hopefully I don't mess it up. This is kind of funny with these power lines and stuff. We're going to have to lose a lot of speed before we're ready to land. Okay. We're just gonna try and just see. Oh no, oh no, oh no, okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, so we totally screwed that water landing up. So yeah, not terrible for my first experience with the plane. Not bad. So yeah, you should go on to explain.org and, download that aircraft and see what you think about it. I mean, can't hurt. That's for sure. Dude, and I mean, this airport scenery is just, it's just ridiculous what this, I mean, this is Scenery Gateway, and it's just like, looks good. I don't know what Key West Airport looks like, but that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and apply some night texture so you guys can kind of see what this W2XP scenery looks like at night, because it does not look too bad. So there it is, folks. So you got some variety as to the number of windows and stuff that are lit, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's freeware. It looks better than FSX. That's all that matters to me. All right, folks. I appreciate your time, and we will catch you next time.